Hello, boys and girls, this is ImAnderZEL, of course, no, yes, welcome to another episode of Battlefield 3. We got ourselves some gun game right here. I wouldn't say the match is super awesome or anything like that, but I think it's totally decent and good enough for me to show you guys on YouTube without having to be ashamed. I gotta be really honest, I played like 12 fucking games of gun game. I won 10 of them, so I mean, it's not that, but it's just that the ones I won, I usually won with like 32 kills and like 12 deaths, and that's not impressive in my opinion in gun games. So yeah, I picked this one. This had a decent score, but I do like it when it's like 32-5 or 32-6 or something like that as the score. That I really do like. That's how I think it should be. I don't know why I just laugh like that. Anyways, I actually don't really have a topic to talk about today, to be honest. I was kind of smart and lazy at the same time. I thought, like, wait, I can just take one of the questions I've gotten from you guys for the Swede Box episodes and actually read that up. Ja men tjenare Anders. It's another Swedish guy. It basically means, well, hello there, Anders. I have a question about today's rights between men and women. What you think about the women getting paid less and treated worse in some jobs? Do you think that sometimes we make it worse than it actually is? Of course, I understand that women have been treated worse and stuff, but now it can be the other way. Yeah, I gotta actually agree with that. For example, here in Sweden, when you do the physical tests for when you're trying to become a police officer, you have to do it in a certain, a certain obstacle course in a certain time. The women actually have more time to complete this course, which seems stupid. When you're fighting to have the same rights as women and men, so why should women have more rights in some things? I would love your opinion on that. Hope you choose these questions, and I love your videos, especially Tribes of Sand, MVH lingonsylt. Basically that means like with kind regards. Oh god, cranberry sauce. That's like the closest thing I can come up with. But anyways, yeah, this is actually true. This is extremely stupid. I mean, when it comes to something like giving girls a bit of a discount when they take a cab home from the pub or something like that, I actually don't mind that. I think that's very good, because girls are very, I mean, sure, there's a bigger chance I actually get assaulted and robbed on the way home than a woman actually getting sexually abused, so to say, on the way home from the pub. But still, I mean, I think it's a lot worse to basically get sexually assaulted than actually get a punch in the face and a kick or two, because I've gotten punched in the face a few times in my life, and I mean, it hurts like hell, but I can't imagine it being even close to as bad as being sexually assaulted. So I mean, that is actually kind of weird, because they actually removed that, and it was because of feminists they had to remove it. As weirdly as it sounds. I mean, a real feminist, in my opinion, is just a regular person that wants to fight for women's right in society. But some of the feminists I've seen, known and heard about, they're just douchebags who basically want to like kill all men and like only have sex with other women, and they're kind of weird. They're just like fucked up people, and they basically caused this to happen. So girls no longer get a discount when they're taking the cab home a Friday night or a Saturday night from the pub. On regular work days and stuff like that, they get no discount, but then they actually got a discount on those days, and I think that's kind of bad, actually. I think it was a good thing to actually have that, but when it comes to stuff like the police force, I mean, you should not give women a easier chance to actually manage to complete those tests in a qualifying time. I mean, that's just retarded in my opinion. I mean, I like girls. I mean, don't get me wrong, guys. I fucking love girls, and a girl in a uniform, ooh la la, That's even better. I like you very much. I mean, there's some female police officers in my town here that are so incredibly beautiful. I mean, it's fucking crazy. One or two of them that looks like they could be a fucking photo model, like just dressed up as a cop, basically going like pretending to be a cop because they're so beautiful. And also, I think many times, no offense, guy cops, but many times when you actually have a problem and you need to talk to the cops, female officer might be easier to talk to because she's more understanding. I'm not saying that it's like that all the time. I've talked to a few male officers too, and my general opinion about the police here where I live is that they do a great job. Sadly, they spend most of the time like buzzing around like alcoholics to make sure they're not around like kids on the bus station and shit like that. So I mean, the cops where I live, they don't have a luxurious job like catching bad guys. It's most like cleaning up society, sadly. But yeah, I think it's incredibly stupid. I mean, there's no reason why a girl actually would have an easier chance to finish their physical tests as a police officer or in the military for that matter, because that just means that their male colleagues they can't actually trust the female officers as much, because they know in the back of their mind that yeah, she might have passed her test, but she probably would have failed a test another dude would have done better, even though he didn't make the male test, so to say. And I think that's bad because it can sow a seed of distrust, or at least sow a seed that kind of makes some male officers think twice before actually really trusting their female officers or female colleagues, so to say. And just generally in society, I don't think male guys and girls should be exactly the same, to be honest. I mean, don't get me wrong, I'm not talking about jobs or payment and stuff like that, but I would hate it if like all of a sudden we treat girls like guys and guys like girls and stuff like that. I mean, I like being a guy and I like treating a girl good, be a bit different than I treat my friends and stuff like that, because I mean, there's not actually a huge difference between us. I mean, they're missing a sausage and they got 2 buns on their chests instead. I mean, that's about it. I mean, it has a lot to do with society too, how we look at women and how women look at men. And I mean, I like the fact that most of the time men are stronger and can actually protect their women. This might sound very, very old-fashioned by me, but this is just my opinion. I'm not saying this is how it should be or this is how it is. This is just my opinion, like usual in my videos. And I like being the big, strong guy who protects my woman if some asshole is like trying to cut in line or being rude or something like that. I like being that dude that takes care of my girl, and that's how it should be. I mean, it's kind of the same thing. I mean, my dad took care of my mother, my grandfather took care of my grandmother, and all that kind of stuff. I mean, I'm not saying it's a bad thing if the girl takes care of you as a dude, if you're a smaller dude or something like that. I mean, that's definitely nothing bad, but all relationships kind of need a bit of yin and yang. If both of you behave exactly the same way and are the exact same personalities, your relationship is never gonna work, and society isn't really going to work like it always have. And I mean, yeah, generally I think girls should be girls and guys should be guys, but girls should be paid as much as guys. And if girls get treated one way in one place, like with a discount, maybe guys should get that too on a Friday night, actually. I mean, I thought it was good that girls had it, but I mean, I wasn't really complaining guys didn't have it, but sure as hell we should have had it too, so to say. I don't see a reason why we shouldn't, because that's, in my opinion, it's just fair, so to say. But yeah, it's kind of a difficult and weird question, and I mean, you can leave your comments and responses in the comment section below as usual, and say that I'm wrong in some parts, and you can say that I'm right, and that's cool by me. I like hearing your opinions on stuff like this, and not just being me talkity about my opinions, so to say. So, that's the end of the video. As usual, I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and also, as usual, thank you guys. I don't know why I said it the wrong way, god damn it! But as usual, thank you guys for watching, have a wonderful day, bye bye!